Boom. Boom. These things are pushing. I'm not in anything. I'm not in anything right now. But I am looking for this bottom of the day. I am looking for this low. I think that this low is going to hit. Looks like we're catching some buyers down here. I might have to look for a little bit of a dip buy. I just think that we are so weak. I think that we are weak as ass. So it's a nice little, kind of like a cup and handle formation, inverse cup and handle, 30-minute looking ugly as shit too. I feel like we could easily go down to this low of the day. These 40.95s right here is where we bounced at low last time. So these could go pretty far in the money. I'm going to wait to get them around like 250 potentially. I want to see a nice little green candle, and then I'll start to dabble in here a little bit. I feel like we're outside this Bollinger Band. We're starting to catch some buyers down here. We'll see a little bit of a pop, and then I think that we'll run. So just giving it some time here. I'm still haven't really traded too much today, honestly. I'm up 303 on the day, but I'm trying to push this to like 500 to 1,000. This has probably been it's been one of my slower trading days in my career. That's for damn sure, because there's been nothing happening. But I missed this drop, and then I caught this bottom, but I didn't have too many, so I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for these contracts. These 40.95s are the ones I'm playing. They're 340 right now. I want them much cheaper. I want to see a green candle. I want to see a little bit of a kiss up there, and then I'll start to buy some of these. I'll dabble in. I don't really want them at 300. I would like to buy them I would like to buy them under 300. I could scale in here, but one green candle, these things are worth 200 bucks. So not really. I'm just trying to be patient down here. I know that it's the bottom of the Bollinger Band. People are a little bit nervous. Feel like once we get up, we could probably scoot our way up another 50 cents here, maybe to $1. Could even reverse. We could start to see this. It's early on. It's 230, 238. The market's flat. Starting to open up these Bollinger Bands here, so we're going to get some volatility, which is nice. Love to get these around. These were just worth 500. I might have to go in. I think I'm going to go in, guys. I'm trying to go in here at 340. It's probably way too early. Way too early. Every time I try to get into, it's like always just barely misses me. And it's just one. I don't know why it never wants to fill me. I'm going up 350. Just trying to get filled here. Just want one. That's all I care about. Just one. Now, if it starts spiking up and going green, I will stop myself out. But instantly got a nice little rejection candle. I feel like we're too weak, and honestly, this one candle or this one contract right here could go up to 800 a piece if we start falling down towards that low of the day mark. So I feel like we're still in this downtrend. I'm usually more of a reversal trader, but I see this massive line here, green. I got in at 350. It's at 450, so I am up $100 on one contract. I'm just trying to tread light because I have a weird feeling about all these downtrends all the time that we can just get sauced at any point. So I'm going to keep my stop loss real small. I'm going to watch this real tight. I could buy a couple more here, but I hate buying at these bottom Bollinger Bands, especially if I'm going momentum. So I'm just going to hold on to one for now. See if we can get towards this low of the day. Any point, I feel like we're just selling off, so I'm just waiting for that slow chop down towards that low of the day mark. I'm up 120 a contract, 110, so I'm up 413 on the day, 423 on the day. As you can see, guys, I don't really take too crazy of contracts, and you see how slow my stop loss is too, so I'm getting near that $500 mark, and I might take these contracts at 5 if it'll let me out. I'm getting scared that I'm going to see one of those big-ass green candles. I'm starting to see that hammer. There it is. I could stop myself out here at 390 if I wanted to. I'm going to have to stop myself out here at 380. So I'll take like 30 bucks on the trade. But just not getting caught in one of those big-ass red candles or green candles. So I put my stop here above my entry point. I'm most likely going to get stopped out here about 20 bucks profit, but I'll take it. And there she is. And there she is. I made 20 bucks. So I was in puts there. But I'm looking right now. The reason that I got out is because of this reversal trade. So just being careful. Could have taken a little bit more profit off that, but I decided that I wanted to see this low of the day mark. I still think that I'm going to get that, and I'm going to go in pretty cheap down here. I want to see 409.50. I want to see a little bit of a reversal here, and then I want to see a rejection candle. So I'm going to try and get these below 250 if I can. Starting to find some buyers, but I'm looking at this green target here of low of the day, which is still that 40.90 mark. I could get back in at 340 here if I wanted to. I feel like the buyers are here a little bit though. Let me take a look at the 1 minute, smaller time frame. I'll go on one here at 310. I'm in one at 310 now, so I saved myself some cash. And if it's starting to crawl against me a little bit here, 285. This is what I was scared of at the first place. So I'm down about 50 bucks on this trade. I made 30 on the last one, so I'm just waiting that out right now. Only down 35. I think I'm going to try to get more here. I really think that we're going down towards this line. I was just scared of this, but I know we're going to go back into this Bollinger Band. If it shows a lot of strength, I will get out above 409.52. If it's this candle above 409.52, that'll show me that all the buyers are there. But I am one at 310, so I'm down about 40 bucks here on one. I'm going to try and scale into a couple here. I'm looking for a big trade today to push me over that $500 benchmark or that $1,000 benchmark if I can get a real sell-off. So let's see if the buyers stay here. If the buyers stay, you'll see it above 409.50. I'm looking at some buyers down here. It looks like it's pretty nice. I might be getting in a little bit too prematurely here, but I've seen crazier things where this just spikes right down. So if this is an all-day sell-off day, the SPY is only down 42 cents. So we did just lose about $2 here from this high mark. Fed minutes didn't really show too much bullish signs, so I'm down about 10 bucks on this one contract. The question is do I want to go in on more of these, or do I just stop myself out really quickly on this and wait for the better entry? Because we are still at this Bollinger Band. It is trying to reverse. Obviously, this bullish candle is a little more bullish than I wanted it to be. But we did spike up a little bit. But above this 409.50, I feel like we're safe as long as we're below that. So see if these sellers can push it back below 409. Below 409, I feel like a red candle right here will take us way below low of the day. These contracts will easily be worth $500. It could be $200 a contract. I'm only in one. I'm a little bit scared to go into a lot because this could squeeze me, and I don't really want to lose any profits today, so I'm just treading lightly. As it's starting to inch up, I'm down 20, down 15. So I'm like right at a good angle. I got in a little early. Just a touch early, but we'll see. If it continues up here, I might lose like $80 on this trade. This is my my stop loss zone right here at this blue line. And I got to stay true to it. So it'll be about 250. I would lose about 60 bucks. Just scared it squeezes because this is a really good opportunity for a reversal right here. Even though it didn't hit low of the day, it does have that bullish momentum. It's like, all right, everybody was waiting for this low of the day. Let's just fucking rip it on them. So just being careful here. There it goes. It's got to reject this line. Got to reject it. I'm a little scared it's not going to. I'm looking at the 15-minute over here. If it starts to get towards this 4107, which is right above this line, I'll stop myself out. I'm down pretty nicely right now. I could get a second one here and wait for that reversal. This would be a risk if I get in a second one because I'm down about 80 bucks. I would be down about $200 on the trade, and I would hate that. I'm going to go in one more at 240. Let's see if it'll let me in. Damn, I missed it. I missed it. We're getting volatile, though, so be careful. This could easily still spike up. It's getting a lot of transactions everywhere, so just be careful. This is why I'm only playing one, because it does get volatile every time there's an FOMC meeting, so I'm just getting... If it starts spiking towards this green line again, it's going to go, but just be careful. I might set my stop at 250. I'll lose 60 bucks. I'm going to hold tight just for a little bit. 409.50 is my is my stop zone. It's only one contract. I just got to talk myself through that. It's just one. I really want a couple, but I'm scared to get into the volatility because I just have no idea what. I usually play the reversals here, but I am seeing this green line at low of the day with some weak Fed minutes. So I don't know. This could get ugly. It could just start to reverse on us and start going the other way. I will go with the momentum. I think that this does have a really good opportunity, so just waiting for now. Let's see, we got, usually this is a bullish sign, but the 409.50 seems strong, so let's see if we can push down. The reason that I'm not going for the reversal is because we have not yet hit high of the day, and we're back within this Bollinger Band, so it might just ride it all the way down. And I'm up on the trade now, but I only have one. I was trying to get in a little bit more. I'm up $50 on the trade. I hate when it gets this volatile because it could easily spike up. So I'm not going to try to chase another one here, but I do see this would be the target. So this would still put me about that $500 mark if it gets down to low of the day. So would be better to have more than one, but we still have a lot of time left in the day for power hour. If I can get to 500 for power hour, I'll easily take this to $1,000 a day. So I'm at 400 now, looking for that push down. Could easily, I'm going to try to take this actually. Could easily see a spike at this low, so just trying to get out at 400 if it lets me. Getting a little nervous that we'll see a spike here since this seems to be trying to be the low. There we go. I'll push this up to 410. So I just sold that $100 a contract. I think it's going to go a lot lower, but wasn't a fan of the volatility there. I'm still only up $413 on the day. Goal is always 500. 500 a day is 125K a year. 1,000 is obviously always the goal, but in this choppy market, it's 500 for me. And then let's see, so 413. Just slow, steady gains for me. Managing the loss, managing the risk all the time. SPX on the put side here, I still think we have an opportunity to go further down. If it does test that, it's going to go through it. So you could do these 4090s that are only 320 right now. A little bit cheaper, pushing down. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough volume. I have a weird feeling it's going to have one of those nice-ass green candles here. This SPX is right at 4,100, which is why I tried to sell it. Sell it right there. Tried to be patient. This could be one of those just fades all day, like the rest of the hour. And that would kind of sting a little bit because I sold this at, what, 400 here? And that's up an extra $50, but that's nothing. But this could be worth over 1,000 if this starts to fade on off. So I'll try to go with the momentum here if it continues, but I'm a little bit nervous that it's going to tap this level, this 40.99 right here, and bounce. So exactly where it's at is where I think it might bounce. Do you have a recommended video on how to trade options in Thinkorswim? Yeah, I have a bunch of videos all over my YouTube channel, all over my personal channel, all over everything. And my setups. I also have a course that I just released, which is on the link in my bio, which is the most amount of value you'll ever get in one place. I feel like this could fade off real heavy. 40.95, 420s. It's right around where I sold it. I sold it at 400, so I'm okay with this just now. Did you take a trade on the FOMC? I took some puts just now for this rejection. It wasn't the biggest trade ever. It was about $100 a contract. I'm only up 413 on the day, trying to get it above that 500 daily mark. It's been taking me a little bit to get there today because I've only been playing 1 to 2 contracts with how weird the market's been. I'd like to see a little bit of a spike up, a little bit of a green candle here to about 408.90 here. Just a little one. And then I'm going put side one more time for this little bearish engulfing reject down to low of the day. See if we can touch it. So I sold at 400. Let's see if I can scoop back in here at like 350. There's a little bear flag over here in the 1 minute. So I got one at 350 just resting there. See if maybe I could scoop one at 370. I'll scoop two. 370, 350. So it's only about a $700 risk here, but this shit could go crazy on the drop of the low of the day. Because low of the day, these would go in the money. Probably be about 700 a piece, 800 a piece. I think I might miss it. Want to see one spike. This 408.90 mark. I might miss it. I think the 1 minute chart over here looks pretty bearish now. Fuck, I missed it. It's at 450. 470. Damn, I just missed that. I'm going to cancel those resting orders. But I feel like there's so much opportunity for this to go so much lower. Like, let me look at this daily chart real quick. Things are at 480. This thing could die. Like, this thing could go down to 407 easy, if not this 406. I think that there's so much room on the downside. The 1 minute looks ugly as hell. The 30 minute looks ugly as hell. 1 hour, oof. That is really ugly. 15 minute. Four hour, give me one more. Yeah, this could easily push down to this low of the day mark. All right, here it comes. Let me get this little bounce that I wanted to a 4. Tried to break down low of the day, but it bounced up that 408.50. So just give it a second here. I might try to go in for some downside. It's right at this level, 340. See if it lets me in. No, fuck. Right at 350, I missed it. I got two resting orders, one at 360, one at 340 here. So basically the same shit I was just looking for. Be careful to squeeze. So I just got one 360. And I'm probably going to set my stop loss here about 300 here. Maybe 310. I'll lose 50 bucks here. 50 times 20. I'll lose 70 bucks on this trade. So I'm going to set my stop loss at 310 and I'm going to try to scoop one at 330. See if I can time this almost perfectly. I doubt that I will get this, but this is how I'm going to play it. So I see this is what I'm looking at here. We're inside the Bollinger Band still. It's trying to find that bottom. Have not yet tested that low of the day mark yet. But this bearish engulfing pattern that I'm looking at right now, usually you'll see a retest. Ah, got me. Fucking dickheads. I still see this is going to that low of the day. I'm just going to wait for that perfect setup. So I only lost 50 bucks on that. Up 363. I'm going to push this above 500 before 3 o'clock. So give me 6 minutes. But I am going to push this to this 409. Looks like a nice rejection point before we hit that low of the day mark. But we're inside this Bollinger Band now, which I love to see. So it could continue to squeeze down. Just give it like 1 second. 15-minute chart. Oof, it's starting to look a little bullish. It might start to reverse a little bit here. I think I'm going to wait a second. Actually, yeah, I'm going to wait. Looks like it's trying to bottom out. That 408.50 was pretty strong. 408.94, 408.96. Getting some buyers. I might switch up and just do 10 contracts here. If I do 10, I would stop myself out real quick. I have a $300 wiggle room. 10 contracts could pay me $1,000 real quick here. I'm just looking on this downside. So let me do one more 15-minute chart. I feel like we're going to hit that low of the day and just ride it down. So if you can look at it, this is an inverse cup and handle, right? So this is the 15-minute chart. If you know what an inverse cup and handle is here, you'll get the little cup. Here, the handle is probably going to be around this 410-ish mark, and then we could spike down. So seeing that on all time frames, 15, 5, everywhere. So I'm really looking for a little bit of a push up here. It's at 260 now. Okay, I got to dabble into these. One more little push up. Yeah, I'm going in. I have to. I gotta let this ride for a second, at least. If it breaks above this 409.50, then I'll hop out. But I'm at 245 here. I'll lose about 75 on this. Then I'll try again in power hour. But this little opening is almost clearing the path for me to get to this low of the day mark. There are some buyers down here. This 15-minute chart is starting to look a little bit bullish, but honestly, fuck this 15-minute chart. I feel like we're gonna get to this point right down here, this low of the day mark. That is a strong resistance point, but I feel like if we've gotten this far, we have to get down to at least test it again, right? Got all the way to that point, and they just decided that they don't want to go down to retest. I mean, it could very well not, but now that we're inside this Bollinger Band, we have a nice little bear flag set up to push us down. I will set a stop loss at this 409.50 break, but I'm in one at 245. I might scale into these for quite a few contracts. Push me to that over that 1,000 mark, because if it breaks below low of the day on even 3 or 4 contracts, that's an easy $1,000 trade. Just zoom in over here on the 15. This is the SPX down here on the bottom right. I'm going to go 30. Trying to double bottom here, but we didn't exactly get there. We're about $4 off. Might be close enough. So I could always just stop myself out here at 245. I'm going to really try to catch this. So I'm going to risk about $100 on this trade, which is going to be nothing. But I am going to set a stop loss here at 200. And then I'm going to start buying some more. So I'll have $45 at risk here. And then if I buy some at 220, I'll keep my stop at 2. Looks like it's trying to come down a little bit. So let's push it up to 500 here. So keep in mind, before you realize like the value that happens later on in the day, if this comes down to this green line target that I have, these will be worth well over 500, and I scaled in at 245. That'd be about 250 a contract, which I'm trying to buy more than one here. Just need a little bit of a confirmation on the next candle. If it starts going bullish, then I'll be out. But if it has some weakness and chops a little bit longer, I will buy a couple extra ones. And that would be an easy $250 to $300 a contract. On even 3 of those, that's $900. So just waiting. Just stumbling up 400 on the day. If I don't hit that $500 mark, I'll be pretty upset with myself, because I've seen a lot of opportunities pass me by. I have the same day cons, Jofi. Now, if this doesn't start going crazy nuclear bullish, I am going to buy an extra contract. This has such a clear path. Holy shit. Such a clear path. Ah, man, there's that buy signal that I did not want to see. Fuck. That big push. Now we don't want it above 409.29. If it gets up there, then I am going to stop myself. Becomes bullish above this line. So if I want it, I got to go for it right now. I want it. I got one at 240 again. I'll risk $80 on this trade. Call it good. Probably end up stopping me at $100 if it stops me, but it's most likely going to stop me because it's going to push its way up there. And there it goes. Just got me. Fucking rat bastards. And I knew it was going to test this line. I tried to push that down just a little bit before. I'm still in one, but I lost on one. I'm still not done with this trade. Just give me 1 second. Feel like it's trying to be bullish. I think I gotta get out. Damn. So unfortunate. This 409.50 is really kind of the mark, but it got some buyers without breaking down, so it's not looking good. I always go against this candle. I don't know why. I always go against this like bullish candle. I try to buy this knowing it's going to pop up. It's always better to buy the one that pops up the most for the reversal, but I always buy this one. Just got to be patient on it. But I think it might be losing me. Too many buyers over here on the time and sales. Just giving back some gains. I mean, I'm still up 250 on the day, but I'm really looking for that 500 mark. If not, I'm just playing with profits at this point. Small profits, just because today was pretty slow and choppy, even though it looks like it wasn't. But you guys saw it every day or all day. No, damn it. I just tried to grab that again. Well, I'm in one, which is really unfortunate. I mean, I'm happy that it's up $105, but fuck, man. You saw me try to grab one. I know everybody saw me try to get that limit order. And now it looks like it's going to low of the day. It's cool to be up 50% on a trade, but god damn, I only had one contract. What was that? What else did I just buy? Oh, I'm up $400? What the fuck just happened? Did you guys just see that? How did I buy that? How did I just buy that? I'm up three. I'm not going to complain, but that is not right. I just sold out. I don't know why that just happened, but it said I got filled on that. All right, I'm up 650 on the day. Fuck, all right. Well, I guess just, what the fuck? All right, that was nuts. I don't know how it filled me on it. I tried to get in at that 180 mark and it got me. I've never had that happen in my life. I hope somebody just saw that because that was nuts. I literally said, I just tried to get it. It didn't fill me and it came in like 2 minutes later. How much did you trade on that last trade? Literally nothing. I didn't place an auto trade at all. I'm just somehow I'm up 650. I'm just gonna lock out. I'm gonna lock out. I think that this is going to low of the day. I think they're gonna push it, but for some reason, the trading gods were on my side today, and I'm up 650 on it. And now it's pushing up. I don't know how that got filled. I have no idea, but somebody's got my back. That was nuts. You guys saw me press that buy market or join the bid right there at 180, and then it spiked down. And then literally about 3 minutes later, it delayed and said I was up $400 on the trade. So, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the $648 on the day. That was one of the most bizarre things that's ever happened. Usually that doesn't happen on the good side. It's usually the bad side. But if you're looking to get in anything right now, I might scale back into this because I did just sell at 400. If I can get like this below, I might go back in one more at 310. Maybe the market gods will have my back again. See if we can push this above. See if we can push this above 1,000. It's starting to get a little like the bulls are coming back in, but it's gotten rejected twice here. So if it comes back up above his 409, then it's most likely going to stop me out completely. But I'm looking at this 15-minute chart, and I still think we're going to lower the day. So I'm in one more at 310. I'm just risking like 300 bucks. Somebody asked me how much I had at risk that last trade. Nothing, like 400 bucks. You don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money, which is why I dabble slightly in the SPX. Because you can consistently make some. I mean, there's some days when I see like a massive opportunity and I'll throw like 20 grand on a trade, but I haven't seen that type of opportunity in a while, so I'm just kind of just chilling for now. But you can see these big, long upper shadows now. I feel like we're going to hit this low of the day mark. I've been waiting for it for a minute now. I'm only up $35 on this trade, 25 bucks, but this could easily pay me another $100 or so. It'd be up 750, and I would take that pretty quickly. As soon as I see this go red and break below 408.50, I'll be out, but oof, not looking good right now. Looks like we're catching buyers again. I'm only in on one contract. Somehow I got blessed, so I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm not going to go against whatever the hell just happened, but I know somebody saw that. I'm flat on the trade. I'll set my stop loss at like 2.65. So I'll be down $45 on this trade if I lose, but on the upside, I'll be up probably about 150. SPX near the end of the day, it just chops and it goes sideways, so there's no point in risking, $2,000, $3,000. I'm above my daily limit that I want to go. I always want to lock in about $500 every single day. That's the minimum threshold, but if I can continually hit that, I'm okay. I know it wants it. I know it wants to break below this green line. I just know it. Massive rejection, try to get back up there, massive rejection, trying to get up there, not getting there. I know it wants this. What was that? How did that just happen? All right, I'm up 600 bucks. I think I'm just going to chill. Because I don't know if my Thinkorswim is lagging or why that just sold me, but this didn't even come up. I'm going to chill until about 3:15. I'll try to dabble in some more. So we'll day trade Power Hour together. We'll spend another 45 minutes with each other. But that was the craziest thing I think I've seen. And I can't imagine if I tried to buy 5 or 10 contracts at that point, how I would feel making $6 grand in 2 seconds or $4 grand in 2 seconds. But I've never seen that happen ever. I've seen me get filled later on and then it went against me, but I'd never seen it go with me. That was cool. How much did it cost for that trade? Which trade? I'm not in any trades right now. I'm completely flat, and I'm up 600 on the day, which I'll take for now. I also want to say that I am going to be, knock on wood here, I think that there will be a, time do you go live normally? How much cost for that trade? There wasn't a lot of cost for any of these trades. They're all about $285 or $250. I usually like to buy contracts within that $200 to $500 range, and then take about $50 to $100 to $200 a trade. I still feel like this is going to come down, but I feel like every trader in the world is looking at this and thinking the same thing, so I don't know if it's going to actually play out. Looks like it should, but I'm going to stay away. This volatility is creeping me out. This end of the day, you gotta be in and you gotta be out very fast. What just happened? 410. There she goes. I knew that was gonna happen, guys. But cannot be upset about my trade. I think I was in at 310 anyway, so it was only $120. Oof, she's going. Oof. She's going. I hope somebody's got to be in this. Hopefully somebody is in this. Hopefully somebody didn't have like a weird lag and got stopped out for no reason, because this is about to be at low of the day. It's at 470, so you would have just made $180 a contract if you got in where I got in. Some reason it stopped me out, but now you're up $200 a contract. God damn. That would have been nice. That would have put me at that $800 mark, but that was like picture perfect. Damn, there it goes. I would have sold right here. On that breakdown, I sell right there. I'm out. I'm all out right there. It's a 580. You probably would have just made $300 a contract, and I'm out right there. Probably would have pocketed about 270 after I got filled. I don't know what that stop loss was, but I also don't know what the fill was. So I'm okay with being up 600 on the day. I'll take that any day of the week. Um, Especially when there's not a lot of opportunities. I'll try to find some size another time. But I know a lot of traders out there that literally trade like 4 times a year, and they'll put like a shit ton of money behind it once they see the perfect setup. So if I can just scout myself a couple $100 every single day, and then when I see a massive trade, put some massive size behind it, then I'm really set. So damn, that was crazy. I still see this bearish engulfing pattern pushing this down to about 407.30. So I feel like they could be dropping another dollar on this. Would be a real nice end of day move, especially on the SPX, but we'll see what they got. They're trying to keep us afloat above this low of the day right now. This old low of the day. I guess there's a new one, but would have been real cool. There she goes. Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking this 407. Let me see how far away this is. It's not too far. But this was the whole inverse cup and handle situation, and now it looks like this might be the target. This contract's worth $580. That is nuts. This would be the target, is the red line. Crazy. Crazy move. What time do I go live? Not. There's no true time I go live. It's until I see an opportunity. I'm not just gonna talk at anybody. So anywhere from about 10 to about 3:30, which probably a break in there around noon. So I would say anywhere from 11 to or 10:30 or 10 to 12, and then any time between about 1:30 to 3:30. I'll pop in and out whenever I see an opportunity. But this was such a great opportunity. I just didn't make the most amount of it. Time do you go live normally? I guess I don't really know. The answer is you got to catch me. Catch me if you can. Great movie. The video pushing its way down to that 265 level. It's crazy how good my support levels are. Literally bounced off this once and twice. I drew this on the daily chart earlier. I still amaze myself sometimes about how these are like so spot on. Tesla had a support level at 185 earlier. Decimated. Still have a really, really strong urge to buy everything I can in Tesla around this 155 mark. Last 3 1-minute candles bottomed exactly at 408.13. I don't really look at the 1-minute chart, but I believe you. I'm just looking at this red candle right here. Looks pretty good. Could see some downside. I doubt I'll trade these now. These 40.95s, now it's below. Damn. That is so crazy. They're now worth 640. They're in the money. These things could go to 1,000, no problem. And I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna watch it with my thumb in my ass. But this is gonna be. I really hope somebody is still in these. Honestly, I would have taken the profit after it broke down the first time, but it's looking pretty good. Easy move. It's crazy that these contracts were literally, they were $67 a piece, and now they're worth 300 a piece. Imagine putting $67 into something and making 300 bucks in literally 10 minutes. It's insane. This game will never get old for me. Meta's coming down nicely. I might end up swinging this. Maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Wow. What a drop. These 40.95s that were 310 10 minutes ago are now $720 a piece. $410 a contract, make that $430 a piece. I'm just sitting here watching them. I like a little pansy, but damn, that looks good. Down $2 on the day. This could easily fall another dollar or so. Maybe not that much, but about 50 more cents. We got a long time. We got a lot of the day left. I think I might sit with these gains, and you guys make me nervous. So if I do go on a trade, I get scared. How far can we drop? This red line is sitting right here at this 407.30. Tomorrow, I'd probably look for some more downside with this bearish engulfing candle. Probably back down to this 405.7 region. So if you wanted to swing puts, I wouldn't say that that's a horrible idea. I'm definitely not going to do it because I hate swing trading, but it doesn't look the worst. $603. This could easily be a try to reverse like on the call side too. If I see a hammer candle here, I might take some calls for that reversal. I don't know if we have enough space for that, to be honest. Looks like it's fading off pretty nicely. Could probably get, honestly, maybe a nice little red candle here. But if you see this volume coming in here, this is massive. So I'm watching this massive or this volume candle right here with some buyers coming in. That means that there's a lot of buyers stepping into this point, and at some point the sellers are just going to buy back and push this even higher. So I might end up switching to the call side here, end of day. Let's see what we got. The calls 40.95s are $340 a piece. 4100s are got to be so cheap. Oh, whoa, what just happened? Let me send these again, my fault. Looking at the SPX. If you haven't noticed, I look at the, looks like a triangle pattern on the 1 minute chart. I'm still in one contract. On the downside, let's go. You got it. But be careful with theta. If it's the same day expiration, don't be dumb. Don't get greedy. It's the worst thing you could possibly do. But these 4100s are only 170 bucks. One reversal, these things would be worth 400. Looks like we got some downside though. I would probably sell it around 407.50 just in case we start to bounce. I still think we got some sell side coming in. So I'm going to wait, but I am going to hammer some $4,100 calls here. Maybe even, maybe these 40.95s because they'll be cheap by the time we get there. 40.95s are 300, 295 a piece right now. They'll probably be worth about 200 by the time I snag them at this red line. Let's see what we can do. Oh. I grabbed one. I got scared. 320. I'll keep my stop loss small. If it stops me, it's okay. But I think that we might grab and start to run. So I'm going for the green side here. We got the little push up. These contracts will move so fast too on like small moves. So see if I can catch the buy side. If not, I will keep my stop loss at break even here. So I'm up 60 bucks, 40 bucks. Should I get another one here? I feel like we're going to start squeezing. I'm up 70 bucks. I'm up 80 bucks. My Thinkorswim is lagging like crazy. I should probably stop trading. I guess I got out at 410. So I just made a 90 bucks or something like that. 693. I just made $90. These contracts move so well at the end of the day. This is why I love scalping at the end of the day. I once saw contracts move from 30 cents to like 1,000 a piece. So I don't think that we've hit this red line yet. So that's why I'm just scalping in and out. How do I feel? Aggressive bounce. Yeah, aggressive. If you're in the SPX and you haven't traded a lot, I'd be very, very careful. If you aren't quick on the theta on same days will murder you, won't they? Yes, absolutely. I have been trading a long time, so I know when to enter with a very small stop loss. And you can't let it go against you or you get buried. Low volume here on this buy side. Lots of buyers came in, low volume on the buy side here. We could still come back down and retest this 407.30. So that little retest at that line would pay fat ass. I'm looking at the 4090 puts right now. They were just worth 500 at this bottom. Below, they'll be worth about 600 or 700. They're worth about 340 right now. The reason I talk out loud about numbers is the reason that I go in on any trade is risk to reward ratio. So if I take $300 on a trade here, I'm going to either one, have a stop loss about 50 bucks. So it'll be about 280. So if that $50 loss is there, I need to at least be making 4x the amount on the other side. So the 4x is about $200 on the trade, which at this high would be about 170. So that's like right on the cusp of what I would want to do and based off the chart trend. So, I mean, if I bought it there at that 340 level or 300 level, I'd already be up $70. So I can move my stop loss to break even. The end of the day is very volatile. It's probably very entertaining to watch it because it's like really quick movements. This is why traders did cocaine back in the day, to be staying right alert, but we're high off life, baby. So we got all the energy we need. We're looking at Meta. Look at these things. Cooking. 440s now. About $100 a piece. I'm just going to stay with the SPX over here. I feel like we'll probably push down. I think that somebody was in these. JW93. Are you still in these puts? For the 4090s or 4095s or whatever you were in? I feel like this could easily be the push up. Be careful. Needs to break that 70 level. 70 level. 407.70, I'm assuming. I dig the way you explain everything. Shamrock, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I talk a lot, but be careful with the SPX. If you're playing the SPX, it's really, really risky. It's probably a lot more entertaining just to watch, but I would be very careful. The volume is kind of dying off here. I guess it just started this candle, so be careful. Red line still could be tapped, so I don't want to go on the call side, especially when there's two red candles right here. We tried to break out, and now there's another red candle, so you can see a lot of sellers still here. Every time it pops up, somebody sells it off. So these upper shadow. Very minimal movement, so you could probably see one big-ass red candle down. But not worth my time right now when we still have 34 minutes left. I'd rather play the reversal here at some point once I see some movement. And I'm only up 700 bucks on the day. I'm trying to push this to 1,000, I think we could do it, but I'm not going to do it with a lot of risk. So it's been a slow trading day for me. There's the pop down. I'm going to go call side on that red line. Call side, let's do 40.95s. They're 225 a pop. I might do 40.90s then, since that's right at the money. They're 430 a piece. Ooh, that's a little, those could get ugly real quick, so I'm going to go 40.95s. You always have to, I don't know how to describe this, it's just been watching it, but you have to know premium prices. If premium prices can get shredded real quick, get away from them. And it's all about risk reward. So just kind of calculating in my head how much money I can make based off of what I'm purchasing. Obviously not going to take, I'll take $220 a contract or about $190 a contract this close to the end of the day when it's literally right $5 away. So if it gets popped up back up to this price, these contracts will be worth $500 or so a piece. Whereas if it goes against me, I'll probably be down $100 or $80 versus if I took the in the monies at 40.90, they'll be crushed by like $200, $300. So here's that push down I was waiting for. I'm going to try to take a call side here at this red line. I don't really want to buy a 50 cents or 20 cents cheaper, but maybe. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at these 40.95s. We could pop up here. I'm going in one at 200. Stop loss is going to be right at 165 for the 40.95 call, if it'll fill me. It's not filling me. I'll wait 1 second. Mentally tiring day for me. Jofi? It's the name of the game. Name of the game. I'm mentally tired all the time. 693. I'll take that though. Not a bad work day. I've only traded for about 3 hours today, so about $235 an hour. I'll take that. All right, we're still getting a little bit of a push down. Let me see below 407.55. Pay attention to the time and sales every time, especially at the end of the day. I'm getting some volume coming in here. We're not directly at that 407 mark yet, but below 407.50, I might scale into something for a quick bounce. Was green, then overtraded just after 11, went red, and now basically even. Patience. Try to trade less. Trade less. I don't take very many trades in a day, and that really helps. All right, we're at 160 is the fill here in about 1 second if it lets me in. Starting to see some excess volume here. So we could see some buyers pop back in here in a second. $160. Fuck. I think I missed it by 5 cents. Because now it's at $250. Little dirty bastards. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get in here. We've popped up a couple times, which scares me. And then got sold off, so we might go below this red line. But at that point, I would just lose like $60. Wait for price to reach my exact levels and set up. Exactly. You see me sometimes, I'll get mad that it misses me, but I'd rather miss it than lose money. So, ooh, this is going to go down a little bit. I don't like that. This is going to hit that red line. I'm going to lose $45 on this trade. And if not, this will take me up, probably make me $200 if it starts squeezing. There she goes. How perfect timing. We're up $52 on one contract here. Probably even more now. Now we're up $70 on one contract. I should probably be playing more. I'm kind of being a puss right now. But I'm going to move my stop loss up here to 150, 160. I feel like I could probably get a nice little reversal here. I was waiting for that red line tap, but I didn't get him. Up $95 on the trade. Should be buying fucking more than one contract. I'm being such a bitch. I just like every time I live stream, guys, I lag, so I get scared that I'm gonna get stopped out and not see. But I'm gonna take out this profit here if it lets me out. 265. Cash me the fuck out. Sorry for my mouth. I don't know why I'm swearing so much. I must up 803 on one contract. One contract. I told you does not take a lot of money to make a lot of money for you. If you have a $150 contract or account, $200 account, You can scale yourself up with minimal risk management. And as you can tell, I'm up 803, and I'm not risking $1 million every single day. Some days you'll see me be trading like $20,000 at a time or $40,000 at a time, or maybe I'll even see a trade that I want to transfer over 100K and then just go for it all. But that happened to me on Meta one time this year. I transferred over 25,000 just to trade it. But yeah, it doesn't not take a lot of money. You just go in, you set your stop loss up as it goes your way, put your stop loss at break even, and then once it starts really cooking for you, you can get in there. But and we will know and not have to guess when you're on. Every time you go live, you should drop it in Dex and Kush's stream that you're going live. I do. I put it in Dex every time. I don't put it in Kush's though. I don't really know Kush. I feel like that's disrespectful. Well, man, I mind my own business, guys. I mind my own business. I'm just over here raking in the money, and I mind my own business. 803. This was a fire trade today. I made $16 on Tesla. It was the best trade of the day. 520 on SPX, 190 on Nvidia, 77 on Meta. So that was probably a quick scalp, but he wouldn't mind. But I get you. Looking for any more puts? No more puts. It's hit my spot. We have 28 minutes left. I might scalp a little bit with you guys. Let's see if we can push this over $1,000 on the day. I'm taking way more trades than I usually do. That's for damn sure. I usually take 1 to 5 maybe, but I'm not really trading with one contract. It's usually like, honestly, it's only like 3 to 10 to 20 sometimes, because the SPX can print for you. But you just have to be careful on it because it can bury you too. What's your biggest day trade win? Biggest day trade win? I don't know what the biggest day trade win is. Probably like 10 racks, maybe 12 racks. But biggest swing trade ever is $73,000 on Zoom puts. And then I had a close second of $68,000 on Facebook puts. Those were both for earnings, though. Your YouTube channel link, please. YouTube channel link. I don't even know how to do that, guys. I'm so new to all this stuff. I'm still trying to build out the following and everything. We're up to about 100,000 followers on all platforms, but we're trying to cook. We're trying to cook so I can teach everybody how to do this shit. Your channel. All right, here's my channel. Here's my channel link. Oh, we're kind of growing in the subscribers too. Let's go. Do you think we'll get an end of day pump or dump? Personally, pump. But don't follow that. Give me a subscribe, guys. Give me 1 subscribe on YouTube. I'm trying to grow out the YouTube channel. I spent a lot of time on TikTok, and I wasted a lot of my time recently since they shadow banned all finance content and trading content, and they're just a terrible platform now. But gonna build out the YouTube. I got a lot of vlogs coming up. I got a lot of short form content coming out all the time. I do daily watch lists. I do weekly watch lists. I do a bunch of stuff on YouTube. I go live all the time as well. So building out that platform just because there's a lot of value there, and I feel like that's one that is not as manipulated as TikTok and Instagram. So they shadow ban finance stuff because I feel like it's the banks, man. I feel like TikTok was blowing everybody up, and I think it goes back to the AMC, GME, GameStop type of thing. I mean, I have 77,000 followers on TikTok, and I get like 400 views now. It's crazy. Yeah, I used to get I had 1 million views. I used to get like hundreds of thousands of views on every video. And then they just completely shadow banned me, stopped putting me out there. Even people that follow me said that they can't find my name unless they search for it. So I don't know why they shadow banned all the finance content. I think it's because people were trying to pump penny stocks, and I bet you the banks were trying to partner up with them to shadow ban anybody that was promoting finance or hashtagging stocks or whatever, just so a lot of people couldn't see their content and then start pumping all these stocks. Like Zach Morris back in the day, obviously facing a lot of, I don't know if he's in jail or going to jail or paying fat fines, but he was just pumping and dumping penny stocks and not actually giving any value, and it just kind of ruined a bunch of stuff. My name on TikTok is, I don't know if I changed it. Everything used to be Next Era Trading, but I just rebranded to a personal brand because it's hard to put a name to a face behind a brand. So TikTok is Nah, it's still at Next Era Trading. NXTERA Trading. That's what everything is. And now it's SV Trades 3. This is me on Instagram, and I'm mostly on Instagram and YouTube now. TikTok, I don't really do too much. Sometimes I'll post on there, but they really just kind of disrespect me with the 600 views and like 10 likes. It's very hurtful. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I also had a Discord back in the day, and I feel like they banned everybody that was trying to join Discords and promote businesses. I still have the Discord, but I'm not as all in on it as I used to be. We had a nice little downtrend right here. We're at 308 on this. I'm up 803. Do I just walk, guys, or do I one more trade or do I walk? One more trade or do I walk? Do you typically just trade the SPX? No. I do like I've taken a couple trades today. I have a basket of stocks, and usually they're Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, SPY, and SPX. So literally I trade all of them today. Made a monster trade of $16 on Tesla. Another monster trade of $77 on Meta. Well, actually, one was $20 and one was 57. And now SPX 520 and 190. The reason I trade SPX, I trade it later on in the day so I can see some movements, just because it's so easy to make money. So easy. One more? All right, one more. I'll do one more, just for fun. If I lose it, you guys owe me something. Love. I wasn't loved as a kid. All right, so let me look at this this little downtrend situation here. I don't think that we're not going to print a lot of money, just so you guys know. It's not moving too much. 15-minute chart looks like it's trying to pump. We're at that bottom of 407.25. If you ever see the downtrend break, don't buy the break, buy the retest. So for example, if it breaks out of here and it runs to 408, don't buy here. Wait for it to retest and then it bounces. It happens all the time. So don't get fear missing out here. Wait for the red candle and then play the bounce, or stop yourself out right below. So very small losses, a lot more upside. What's your top couple of setups you look for? Bottom of the Bollinger Band, always. Like this guy. This was a perfect setup today for me. Bottom of the Bollinger Band, hammer candle, reversal. Bottom of a downtrend. Huge. This has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. This little last candle right here. This guy. This is my best friend. This one. Just this little cute guy. But recently I've been loving the break of the downtrends, retest bounces. But we're creeping up on a lot of blood coming up here, so I'm going to have to teach people how to buy puts. What time frame for the bounce retest? 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute. Mostly the 5 and 15 though. All right, we got some calls just sitting here. Let's see, we got 340. We got 20 minutes left. These are, when you're playing the SPX, you have to play near the money for them with a small stop loss, or else you are just going to get chopped. So SPX near the money. Let's load them up. Fire the cannons. 350s here. Downside is 120. I might look for some red here. Might look for some blood. This could be a nice little push down that we're testing, but these two massive green candles make me think it's going to break. It's only 180 though, so fuck it. 175. Let's see if we got it. I'm going in on the 4090 SPX puts for today expiration. Just tried to get filled at 175, and now it's breaking down. Oh, there we go. I got filled. This is not a good sign. This is going to break, so I'm going to have to stop myself out. I'm going to do 125. I'll lose $50 on that. But as soon as it bounces like that, on this little reversal, you're going to see this break. It's a weird end of the day, so maybe it doesn't, but 9 times out of 10, this will go green and break this little downtrend. So I could actually move my stop loss up. Instead of taking that $50 loss, I'll set it at 135. So I'll lose $40 on this trade. So I'll be okay with that. Actually, I'm going to mush this up even more. I'm going to do this to $30. So I'm mitigating my risk. When I feel like it's going to go against me, I push my stop loss up, and I'll continually do that. Even if it starts going my way, I'll push it even closer. So now I have a $20 risk. This is all for sake of educational purposes. So if it bounces on me, then I lose like nothing, right? But if it keeps going, then I make some money, but it looks like it's going to stop me out. So I'll lose 20 bucks. Gone. $20 out. So I knew that this was going to bounce at this level, and I still think this is going to go higher. Might struggle a little bit, but it is end of the day. But I'm not taking that risk, especially when I'm out of the money. So now I'm at 783 instead of 803. But this looks a little bit too bullish for me to play the downside. So I'll wait for that breakout, and then I'll probably try to play some puts for that bounce retest. Going in on any calls, I'm not. I'm over trading right now just to educate a little bit. I'm probably just going to chalk it up. I could have made a ton of money today on a couple of the trades, but I was kind of scared and only did like 1 or 2 contracts. I always get scared of FOMC days and all that other stuff because you never know when they're just going to spike this. So I don't even know if Powell talked today, did he? I don't think he did. But as you can see, this is like just chopping and chopping and chopping. So even if it goes down against me, you'll see how much these contracts would make. If it gets below this 408 level, which it might here. Oh, it did. Look at how much these become worth, even though I lost on it. I got them at 175. Even this little move, they're now up to 215, 220. So they're up $45 a piece. 55. If it goes all the way down to this red line, these things are going to be worth like 300 a piece. It's going to be nuts. There it goes, 245. Damn. Would have been up $80 a piece right here. If it goes below 407.90, it's a wrap. I wouldn't go call side if I was anybody. I don't know if I would play the SPX whatsoever at this level anyway, unless you're just gambling. And if you are trading it, you got to get in and you got to get right out. Because these little bounces are moving these contracts like $50 at a time. Put a ring on that candle. Literally, I got to put a ring on that candle. I do buy the break of levels if it's like high of the day, but I try to anticipate the break before it happens, so I buy before it happens. You only ever buy bounces and rejects. Yeah. Yeah. Unless it's a bear market, then I'll play some bear flags. You just make the most amount of money off of a trend line bounce or like a, I don't know, like chart patterns are cool and all, but the whole market is based off supply and demand and volume. That's really all it is. And it's mostly algorithms. So algorithms aren't looking and being like, oh shit, this is a bull flag, or oh shit, this is a rising wedge. Those do play out a lot, but it's based off volume more often than not. Way more recently, the RR is so much better and easier to define and exit TP. Yep. There we go. We're breaking, guys. We broke it. So now it's at 130. So it was a good sell. It was a good sell. Still 15 minutes left. I'm up 783. I think I might just cap it. I don't really like to play the end of the day. Recently, I've been trying to like gamble a little bit with it because, I mean, literally just Friday. Was it Friday or was it the other day? One of these days recently, there was a huge spike at the end of the day. It was this day. It was this day. It was Monday. This contract right here, oh, dude. I was so close to buying it. They were like 40, maybe they were $200. I almost bought it for 200. This spike alone in 4 minutes, they went up to 1,800. $200 to 1,800. Crazy. $200, $1,800. And this was a good sell. So Usually at the bottom of a downtrend, if you see two big ass green candles and then you see a red candle, but there's like a lower shadow, you're going higher almost 9 times out of 10. So there you go. And then here's the break. So if it broke out of this, I would be looking for this downtrend retest here in a little bit. Not this one, probably not here. I'd be waiting for like probably 10, 15 minutes for that spike up. But near the end of the day, I'm probably just calling it a wash. I'm going to put the mic condom on and call it a day. NVIDIA, let's get a little wrap up here. Let's see what we can do at the end of the day, just for analysis wise. It did end up tapping my price target down here. So I'm going to clear this. NVIDIA, gone. Really great trade earlier. Made a killing of $77. Tesla had a price target of 185. Obviously, it destroyed that price target and went way, way lower. I was looking for puts. Went crazy. Made a killer trade on that as well. $16. And then the SPY. Meta is still one of my high watchers. So pay attention to this bad boy because there's a lot of opportunity here. And I think that this has a lot of opportunity to reach that 220 level here in the near future. We're in a massive uptrend. It's just been consolidating. It's the same thing as NVIDIA. I feel like this is one of those stocks that hasn't been hit too hard yet because it got absolutely destroyed from 300 down to 88. If anybody scooped up shares at that level, I want to shake your hand because holy shit, you are up a lot in a short amount of time. 384 down to 88, now we're spiking. I don't really know why, but here we are. But on this daily chart, looks really, really great to hit this most recent high. Been talking about it for a while now, but looks like that 217 mark is the love that it can't stop, that it can't continue to break. And then once it breaks it, it's going right up to that 220. It's hit it a couple times. Real close. Almost a pre-market rejected, here rejected again. But the market took this one down. Hope. And as I'm talking through this, $60 just turned to 220 in the SPX. Should I go for it? Look at all this volume. Pushed it right down. Damn. Could be an end of day sell-off here. Should I go for one? Or what's low of the day? 40, 80, 40, 85s. Let's see how expensive those are. Probably nothing. So I might just lotto them. They're $95. They were just 20. Holy shit. $20 to 115. 600% return in seconds. It looks like it has room. I mean, it broke it, but it didn't hold it. Even though it breaks, you need it to close above, and it didn't close above, and clearly we're getting rejected here. So this is the low of the day of 407.47. This red mark is at this 407.33. I don't know what that noise is, but it sounds like someone is invading my bathroom. 407.62, 100 here. Not loving it. Not loving it at all, but would be very good risk to reward ratio, I won't lie. Let's look at these 4090s real quick. 4090s at 257. Could go crazy. At 310, 200 here. Let's see if I can get one at 200 and see if it spikes all the way down. Actually, I don't know if I have the balls to do it. There's no time left. There's 10 minutes. This could be fun. We could have a lot of fun with this. Let's see if we can scoop this for $200. I wanted to scoop it right up here back at this level. 408. That'd be sick. Come on. Let me get it for under 200 and I'll go in. 255. 235. And 330. It's too volatile. It's so scary. You have to like literally time it perfectly in these last 15, 20 minutes. It's insane. I've been kind of loving playing them though, just risking some of the profits that I made on the day. I mean, what? If I lose $100, I'm still up $700 on the day. I mean, that's not terrible. Do you lower size when you play a bounce against a strong trend? I don't really play strong trend reversals. At least I don't try to time them. I wait for the actual confirmation. This looks ugly. Oh, here we go. Give me under 200. Under 200, I'm in. And when you play a bounce, damn, you are loving these. And when you play a bounce, do you wait for any confirmation as soon as it hits the levels you're in? I usually have the game plan before I do it. Damn it, I just missed that entry, you little jackass. Jofi! We missed it. All right, hold on. I'm going to get this. Just one. I'm just playing around. I'm not doing anything crazy. Oh, maybe not. That's a nice little buy candle. I don't like that. I'm going to do one here at 120, though. I missed it. I tried to catch it at 120. You see this fill. You see that fill at 120. It's at 150. I'm going to set my stop loss at 80 bucks. So as soon as it fills me, you'll hear a didink and then probably didink because this is how fast the shit moves. All right, stop is it. Oh, whoa, what just happened? Not at 25. I'm lagging. This is why I hate trading live. I'm lagging real hard. It's at 120. My stop loss is at 100, so it's literally $10 stop. $10 at risk here. I'm sure it'll stop me at like 20 or 30, but let's see if we can get a spike down. I'm up 50 bucks on the trade, 47 bucks on the trade. Let's see if we can get one big ass red candle in the next like 5 minutes without it stopping me out. See if it pushes me up to like $300 a contract. That would be so fire. So fire. Let's see if we can get it. We're at 200. We're up 100 bucks. Should we just take it? I'm going to put my stop loss at 140 so at least I make some profit regardless. Come on. Give me the red candle. Oh, I don't think it wants me to. I don't think it wants me to win, but I will take the $20 gain. I'm up $72 on the trade. $8.55. I want this big ass red candle. We can make like $400. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'd be fun if it did. It's more fun now that I have no risk. I'm not going to lose any money on it. So if I do, it'll probably like be like 10 bucks if it like completely dies, or completely spikes. My fault. Yeah, it got me. Dicks. 135. Made 15 bucks. 798. Not bad. Really wanted that. That would have been fun as shit. But here we go. Can't be mad about it. It's a gamble. It's always a gamble in the end of the day. Should we go one more? Should we gamble a little bit more? I got nothing to do tonight. Let's gamble one more time. 145, nothing to lose. I don't even have kids. I could do this. I could gamble 140 right now. Oh, damn, there it goes. It's at 190. Look at how crazy this is all over the place right now. 155, 180, 120, 200. Jesus Christ. I do not recommend ever playing the end of the day. Maybe it's a sign to not overtrade. I'm just having fun with it. I'm not even, there's like no risk. I'm just at 800. It's no big deal. Oh, 290. It's at 290. It's at 320. It's at 300. Would have been $200. Oh, it's at 330. Oh, I love watching this shit, even though I'm not in it. 320. I would have cashed out right there. 340. I would have been done. I would have called it the whole day. I would have had my stops in at 3. These were 120 a piece. Damn, I would have been up $200 on a small ass position. $200 right here. I would have cashed it. $230 a piece. Damn. It's at low of the day, which is nuts. Got to see a little bit of a bounce, right? Those contracts ended up going up $200 a piece. I don't think it's got much left in it. There's only 4 minutes left in the day, but End of the day is always fun. Don't recommend it. I made $800 today. I overtraded quite a bit just by just showing some education. But with the risk management, I always put my stop loss near break even, above break even, and I never have any risk. So that's the reason I am so profitable all the time. You need to show how to enter into a cover call. Make a video and put it up here. I'm at work and it's hard to trade sometimes. Cover call might be a good way to earn some premium. L. Winthorpe. That is a very aggressive way. This is a free channel. It's family friendly. There's kids here. And there's demands today. Damn. I'm just trying to be healthy. That's all I care about. I need to do cover calls. I love you. That's a wild way to ask. All right. I'm done for the day. Not moving anywhere. Obviously, these contracts get crushed really fast and stuff, so I'm not going to play those. Not smart to play the end of the day at all. Made $800 on the day. Collecting premium is very cool. L. Winthorpe. All you got to do is sell it off your shares. That's it. Instead of buy it, you sell it, and then you collect whatever it was worth. But all right. Love your channel. Good risk management teaching, which I need. Trader Abroad, we are going to literally beat the living shit out of you until you can risk manage yourself in a good way. In a good way. I just want to see you win. That's it. That's all I care about. I've been doing this a long time, and it's not fun to be holding all of it's really simple. You know, you got to look for the best opportunities, the best risk to reward ratio, and as soon as you enter in, make sure that you have a very small stop loss. If it goes against you, who gives a shit? You got stopped out 4 times in a row for $40. That's $160. You go the right way one time, that's like $300. So you're profitable. You go 1 for 5. It's not about your win ratio. It's really all about your risk management, your entries and exits with no emotions. So $800 on the day. Give me a little bit of a clap. That's all these aren't my usual days. Usually, I trade with a lot more money, and honestly, I have a much larger account that I trade with that's not live because obviously I lag on here. So maybe some days if I can fix the stream and I can put some money in here, you'll see me be trading about quite a substantial amount of money. I'm a part of a fund that I just got involved with. So there's a couple $1 million in that fund. So we'll be I trade with some extra size over there as well. So here it is. This is what I got going on. Maybe one day if we can get the stream figured out and it's not so messed up, we're looking good. But love you guys. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow's what? Thursday? Thursday's the best day of trading. Right? Today's Wednesday? Thursday. We're gonna kick the week off. Wednesday always kicks the week off. Thursday's always the best day. It's the best premiums, it's the best movements, it's the best setups, and there's news as well. So we'll get some volatility, we'll get in there, and then we'll have hopefully over a couple $1,000 day. But until then, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.